Hi.
Okay, just to start, I thought maybe just play a couple pieces. Tell me the title of the piece, ภาษาไทย, and then if it has an English translation, maybe give me the English translation too, please.
Okay.
Okay.
That's the hard part. Tell the title of the piece. Okay, the first one is a long mapping. It's along the Ping River, right? Long mapping. Thank you.
That sounds nice. Here, I'm going to move the camera
Okay.
over here, I think. So
And
get a better view over here.
next one, it's called Nghiêu. Nghiêu is the name of the people. Actually, it's the name that people in Lana call the people in Chan State, the Thai called
Okay.
Nghiêu. Okay.
let me check real quick and here.
Just about a month before I came here.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So what did he show you before? I mean, what kinds of things did he show you before you came here, or did you pretty much have to learn it all by yourself?
He showed me the technique, like how to get a sound and how to tune it, and the most important thing is he said, do whatever you want to do. So that's helped me a lot. So I just do what I want to do.
So are the melodies that you play, are they melodies that you know from other songs?
Yes, that's the traditional Lana music. So actually, you can play whatever you want. It's really whatever you want. Like you can play.
You can play American songs on the pinpia if you wanted. It's okay.
If you can sing, you can play it.
Right. I see. Okay. Well, I was just curious about that. Let me just adjust a couple of things real quick.
Okay.
I want to make sure that everything's. I want to move this like this so I don't accidentally trip on the cord. Where's the bag? I know it's okay. Let's see. While I look around a little bit, if you want to play another one, that would be wonderful.
Okay.
Then
Americano.
I'll have you show either one. Whatever you've learned.
Okay.
Whatever you want to play.
Like. It's hard to think about the first note.
What's the name of the piece?
Yeah, I'm still thinking about that.
Oh.
Okay. This one is louder and down.
Oh, I love this piece.
Actually, I messed it up. That's long mapping.
Oh, that's long mapping.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So.
As I say, it didn't sound like Dun. Oh.
Loud and down.
Oh, it's a different one.
Okay.
Well, I'm saying the wrong.
Yeah.
I'm saying the wrong one.
Yeah. This is not the one you like.
Well, I liked it anyway. It was still good.
How about สาวไหม
Okay.
สาวไหมสาวไหม how it begin the first phrase
สาวไม้
yes
ไม่รู้จัก
can I get my book
Sure. You can do whatever you want. It's your house.
thanks
I think it sounds really great. The video looks good. Okay.
now สาวไหม
สาวไม้
you.
Very nice.
That's Sao Mai, the real one.
I know the two pieces that I know are the. Is it da 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 da.
Nice.
Is it Saw Chiang Mai?
Ah. Sing that again. Saw Chiang Mai.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, I think that's the one.
Something like that.
Yeah. But I can't play anything on the pimpia, so because I play.
Change the string and you're gonna play it. You can.
You
play
think
it.
so? That
Yeah.
maybe the string is the
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you want to play another one? Do you know?
I think that's
Maybe?
okay. Yeah.
Okay. So maybe what we could do now, Christina, if you want to watch through the video and be my videographer. But
Now I have a job.
yeah, let me put this one. I'll put this one over here. I was hoping maybe you could. I'll sit in one chair and you sit in the other chair,
Oh,
and
I
you
see.
could show me
Technique.
some technique how to
Okay.
play, because I'm not really sure. And I'll just move this out of the way. I'll still record everything though. But
Okay.
so, oops, I might have knocked the tuning out.
That's okay.
Mine's a little one.
Actually, I like it. When I go back,
He was telling me, Ajahn Prasit was telling me that it's made out of different kinds of wood, and that the wood, like an ebony wood, is better. And I think last time we talked about a little bit. But do you know the different kinds of woods that the pinpiet is made out of?
what I know it's not a matter, but if it is heavier, it's better.
Oh, okay.
And that's why they choose the ebony because ebony is
Is the heaviest one.
and very hard wood.
Oh.
And this one, I think, is the. I'm not sure. It might be the my get.
Might get.
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 Get is the name of the
The
kind
wood.
of tree, the kind of wood. Yeah.
I
And
see.
actually, it's the very good kind of wood to make instrument. They
Yeah.
use this to make the
Salaw.
saw.
Salaw.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's
I
very
see.
nice, very nice.
Yeah, I mean, I was more than happy with it, but I just can't play it. So, so you think that because what I have on here now, what I have on here now, is a coiled string, but if it's lighter gauge, so that it doesn't have the coil on it, that maybe produces a better
Right.
sound.
Right.
Because yours, both of yours are just metal,
Yeah.
not the wound. Okay. So when your friend showed, what was your friend's name again?
Songklot Thong Kam.
Okay.
He's
Songkot.
Songklot Thong Kam.
Where is he now? Is he at?
3 years ago, he was in Bangkok.
Oh, was in Bangkok.
Yes.
Oh, did he come from Chiang Mai, or
No,
how did he
he-
know about the Pinpia?
He's a fine art student at the Chiang Mai University, and he studied when he
When he was there. When he was a
when he
student?
was in Chiang Mai University.
Oh, I see.
After that, he worked a while in Chiang Mai area, like 3 or 4 years, and after that, he get back to Bangkok.
I see.
Yeah.
Because probably made more money there.
No, actually, nobody hired him in Chiang Mai anymore because the musical researcher is
Not very
not
popular.
very popular.
That's unfortunate. That doesn't sound good for us. So, okay. Well, first I thought maybe we could start kind of interview thing about the instrument,
Mhm.
what you know about the instrument, and then you can show me some technique about it.
Excuse
So-
me.
Okay.
Got something.
No problem.
You want one? Sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
It's
Warm.
very formal, huh?
Yeah.
Very formal.
No. It's jeez, no problem.
Okay.
I'm going to see you in Chiang Mai a lot too. It sounds
Right,
like.
I know.
So the different parts of the instrument. This is a coconut shell, right?
Yes.
And how do they make it like this, so that it's smooth like that? Just sanding it, or
Yes.
what?
Sanding it.
Oh, I see.
And I believe it's come from the same place. You see, the coconut shell,
The same.
the same shop, the same.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And I believe this one come from just only this part. come from you know เจ้าโสภา
No, I don't know.
His son just made instrument near the he has a shop near the เชียงวิทยาลัยครูเชียงใหม่
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and he know อาจารย์ประสิทธิ์
You know, yeah. I think you're right. That's where Ajahn Prasit told me he got the instrument made.
Okay.
Because he said it was near Ratchapat, like across across the street or something.
Right.
I tried to find him on my own though, and I was like, all I could find were shoe stores. So
Next time.
No, next time.
Yeah.
So okay, so this they just sand this down, and is it painted or anything, or is that just the color of the coconut? Is
That's
that
color of coconut, but they put lacquer, the varnishing oil. This
to make
one,
it shiny
yeah.
and stay together there? Oh, I see. Okay, and then this is just attached here with the tan, and yours is the same.
The same thing.
I see. And you twist it
Right.
to tighten it.
Right.
And what, like, how do you know when it's tight enough? Just that the strings don't move, or if you do it too tight, is that bad, or?
If you don't broke this the loop, it's okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Maybe this one is a little too loose.
A little too loose.
Yeah.
So I just have.
Because I can move it. Yes, I can move it.
I see. Oh, so it has to be. You can't move it at all. Okay,
Yeah.
so I just tightened it a little. Oh, I see when I. There we go. So maybe there's a little. So move it a little more. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, and then the instrument I know has. I've seen it with one string, and I've seen it with I think 5 strings, 4 or 5 strings.
5 strings. Yeah.
Yeah. So two is pretty standard though. Did it have 2 strings?
What I know that 2 string is the easiest instrument to start
Oh, I see.
because you just have only 2, and after that, if you have 3 or 4, it's gonna be down there, and they're gonna tie it like this. So you can make a drone by use your pinky
Oh, to play those
to
strings.
play this string
And you would pluck those underneath
underneath. So
with
that's
the right hand.
with this hand, right hand, right.
Yeah. Okay. Because sometimes I notice. Well, when I notice some of the other players, they would pluck the string with the left hand
Okay.
and use the right hand. You can use both.
You can use both. Okay, you pluck this part with the left hand, right, and this part with the
Oh, I
right
see.
hand.
And it
Yeah.
gives you a fifth there,
Yeah.
or octave, I guess. Fifth.
Fifth. Yes.
So is that the way it's supposed to be? Is a fifth here, so you know how to adjust this string?
No. If you make it a fifth, you got to pitch.
Right.
If you want to have a third, right, you just move it.
Oh, I
And
see.
you just got a third, but nothing there.
Okay. So there's no standard place to put that. It's just however you like it.
Yeah. Or even you say, I have no.
Yeah, and yours has.
Yeah.
You're right. I remember because
Yeah.
I hadn't seen one that had didn't have the loop, and you play the harmonics on both strings.
Yeah. That's why I don't need this part
Right.
because
That's probably.
I play it here.
Yeah.
Just go across it. So sorry, I know.
That's okay. It's okay. To play both strings.
Yeah. If I tie it, I cannot play this.
Right. You can't play the harmonics on that string.
Yeah.
Okay. What is the name of this loop though? Do you know?
The way they do it, they call it nong. Nong is kind of
Nong.
verb. It's not the name of the part. This part.
Oh, I see. It doesn't
Nong.
really have a name. It's just.
Nong is mean you do that.
I see.
Nong.
Okay. Nong. Nonu.
หอหีบนอหนูออ่างงองู
Okay.
ไม่เอก
My
Nong.
egg. Nong.
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 Like
okay.
you hang something down.
Oh, I
It's
see.
Nong.
To like hook it or
Hook it
wrap
down.
it.
Yeah.
Hold it down, kind
Hold
of.
it down. Right.
I see. Now, last time you told me some very interesting things about this, and I wonder maybe Christina can zoom in on his and mine, the difference. Can you see both of them? Are they in focus?
Yeah.
Okay. So, can you tell me a little bit about the end piece? I remember you said sometimes the elephant, sometimes a bird,
Yes.
and what does the different ones mean?
Okay. This one, if I'm right, it's the Lampang style.
Okay.
It's a little bigger.
I see. Oh
so
yeah.
It's thick. This one is thin.
Uh-huh.
And both is try to imitate the Burmese art.
Burmese art.
Burmese style.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So when it's made out of an elephant,
Mm-hmm.
that symbolizes Thailand?
No.
Oh no. Okay.
No. They just made it. Somebody made it like a bird, and somebody made it like a deer head with a
Oh, I see.
horn, something. Yeah.
Oh, I see. So it can be
Anything.
anything as
Yeah.
long as it kind of... Is it always some kind of animal?
The most popular model is elephant.
Is it
With
elephant?
the ear that like a bird's wing.
Like a bird.
Yeah, bird's wing.
Okay. Because last time I remember you mentioned that like on yours that it looked like it had the bird wings
Yeah,
and
it's
the
the same.
elephant. And that the bird wings were... I mean, did they have this instrument in Burma? You said it's like Burmese style or not?
The art is similar to Burmese style, but
It's only in Thailand.
yeah, as far as I know.
Oh, so the instrument is found in Thailand, but the artist sort of made a Burmese artistic style.
Something like that.
Oh, okay. See, so last time I misunderstood. I was like, oh, they have this in Burma too. I don't know.
No.
So, okay. So let's see. What else should I ask you about the instrument? I don't know. What does your plaque say again?
ชมรมส่งเสริมศิลปินล้านนา I'm not sure this maybe from อาจารย์วิเทพ shop or something.
Oh, okay.
But this one from that shop, the shop that near.
Maybe that's about
Actually, in Chiang Mai they call บ้านเจ้าโสภา
Ban Jiao.
Oh no, เจ้าโสภาเจ้าสุนทร it's 3 years ago. It's too long. เจ้าโสภา เจ้าโสภา
Okay, that's the shop near Ratchapat.
Yeah, Ratchapat.
Okay. So I remember last time you told me you found this in the market.
In the
Place?
night plaza.
Oh wow! I just can't
500
believe
baht.
that. Wow, that's. Well, I can't
500
remember.
baht.
I can't remember how much I paid for mine.
How?
Maybe
500 baht is how much?
Well, then
100 right now.
500 baht was like
No.
$20.
$20.
Yeah.
$20.
But that was when it was 25 baht to the dollar. Now it's like 40 baht to the dollar.
Cheaper.
Yeah, now it's even
Yeah.
cheaper.
10.
So, but you just managed to find that at the night bazaar, huh?
Yeah, and actually I changed the coconut shell. That's the only part I changed it because
Oh.
the $20 model is not.
Wasn't very good one.
Yeah,
Did-
it's
so-
too thin and it's too big and it look not good. So I just changed it.
Now, you said somebody else made the shell for you, or did you make that yourself?
No,
Coconut shell.
it's come from this.
From this
place.
shop, right?
Yeah, this
Okay.
shop.
So the coconut resonator, I know I've got my shirt on. I have a T-shirt on underneath, so don't
No
worry.
problem.
But maybe it'll sound a little better if I unbutton my shirt a little bit. So I have my Peace on Earth shirt. But okay, so I'll play for you a little bit. This is all I know how to do.
Okay.
Let's see. I'm terrible. All I can do is get the sound out of it. Ah, there. That's about the best I can do. I don't know any songs though or anything. So, yay, Andrew.
Why don't you play like a Jingle Bell? I'm kidding.
Jingle bells, jingle bells.
No, it's I can't.
So,
yeah.
okay, so well, before I start getting the technique, what I know you can tune it to anything, but what do you tune your instrument? The two strings. What do you tune it to? How do you
Okay.
tune it?
I made this one. Okay, so called Do.
Okay, so
And
the
this
out,
one, yeah,
side
this one
one,
is
Do.
fourth down.
I see.
Not really, but yeah,
I see.
I think it's gone. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so they're a fourth apart. The two strings are a fourth apart.
Right.
Okay, I think that's the same thing Prasid told me with mine was to make this and that a fourth apart.
Okay.
Except that's not
Is
it.
the fourth?
No.
Okay.
Maybe I'll try to tune yours. Oh, jeez. Let me hear your bottom string. That's close, huh?
Okay. Yeah.
Ah. It's so sensitive.
Right.
Ah. Just a little bit. Ah. Well, anyway. There, that's
Yeah,
close.
yeah.
That's close.
Okay.
Okay, so these are tuned about a fourth apart, and then because mine has that's a fifth apart between
Right.
those two. Okay, when your friend showed you a few things,
Mm-hmm.
what did he show you?
Show me that. Okay. This is the something. Okay. If you touch it here and you plug it here,
Mm-hmm.
you divide the string into half,
Okay,
right? You got the next overtone.
I see.
Actually, the first harmonic, right?
Right,
That's
the
what you
first
call.
harmonic. Ah, see, now that helps already. Already I sound better.
Beautiful. Yeah.
Okay.
And then you divide it into 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
No,
Or you
Okay.
divide the half into half? Or?
half to half, right? You got the second
The second
Quarter.
harmonic.
second harmonic,
So the first one is halfway between,
right?
and the second is half of that.
Half of that, and half of that you got the next one.
Ah.
Yeah, and half of that you got the other one, but not for this instrument. It's too soft, so I'm not using it.
Mm-hmm. I see.
Yeah, maybe that's the benefit of thicker
The
string.
thicker string.
Yeah,
I don't know.
you can get that high.
So, but basically, you half each time you make it half, and that'll give you the next overtone.
Yes.
Is that right? So the first one's half, the second one's half of that,
And half of
then
that.
half of that,
Yes.
then half, and then half, and then half, and then half. Ooh.
That's a theory. Yeah. Right.
That's the theoretical part.
right.
So when you play, because you have both strings up, you do the same on both. You play the harmonics on both strings.
Actually, for this string, I just play only one position
Oh, I see.
because if I play this one, I get this one. It's the
Oh,
same.
it's the same. I
Yeah.
see. So you play the first harmonic on the second string.
Right.
So this, basically, all this is doing is I just play the same note, but it's not the harmonic.
Yeah, you play the same
It's
note
still the
because
same pitch, but it's
Right.
not the harmonic.
right.
Oh, okay, I understand. So if this ever breaks,
You have to
I
touch
have to
it.
tighten this up so that when I play the first harmonic, I still get that pitch.
Okay. If you lost this one, this
Uh-huh.
part, you have to play it here,
Right. The first harmonic
the first harmonic.
on that. Okay. Well, I'll try not to lose that, but still, if it happens.
Okay.
Okay. What else? One thing I was going to ask. Does this have the way that you play?
Mhm.
Is there a name for this? What's that called when you pluck it?
They have two techniques to play. This technique, plug it, they call ไหล
Lai.
It means flowing.
How do you spell it, ภาษาไทย?
สระไอไม่มาไหลพอหีบลอลิง
Okay.
ไหล you just
ไหล
flowing, make it flowing.
Okay.
And if you have like, okay, your model, you can play that because you have the nong, right?
Uh huh.
So you can plug it with your pinky.
Uh huh.
That's technique called จบ
Jok.
Yes,
Jok.
จบ
And how do you spell that?
จอจานกอไก่
Jojan Gogai. Jok.
จบ is mean you
Jok.
put your hand in something, right? Or underneath something.
Oh, right. Okay.
Jok. Right.
So I put it underneath that string.
Yeah,
Jok.
that's jok.
What about when I play with this hand up here? Does it have a different name?
No.
If I pluck?
No.
Okay.
Oh, you mean this?
Yeah, if I play that.
I don't know.
No? Okay. Now I lost it. There it is. I'm finding all the other.
Yeah, I like this one. Actually, you gave me one. You remember that? This one.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
I accidentally got there. You're like, oh, that's nice.
But it's really soft, so I for now I'm not gonna use it.
Yeah, it's not very loud. It's hard to get the sound out. So, okay, what are some other things that your friend showed you about the instrument? Or did he show you anything else?
I think that's it.
That was it? And so the rest you pretty much learned on your own?
Yes.
Wow, that's cool. So, you want to teach me?
Sure, why not?
Can we, just like a really easy piece for me to learn, like if there's something that doesn't it's not too complicated. I've been right. It's okay.
Actually, you first thing you try to use one string.
Okay, just that.
Improvise something, yeah. Just play something you see in your head and you.
Can you play the all the notes that you play on the instrument, the scale?
Okay, from lowest.
The lowest to the highest. Okay.
I'm sorry. This one. Actually, it's this one, right? Okay, if this one is so, this one can be la. But usually I play this way.
I see.
I play.
Yeah, what is the technique with this hand? How do you just push?
Just push it.
Do you ever use more than one finger or just the first finger?
That's all I use, just for the two finger.
Oh, see, practice my scales. Playing the blues.
Yeah, something. Okay, that's okay. If you lost your finger, you have only two. You can play.
You can still play.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
And you need only one finger here because you can touch it with this part, right? So if you have three fingers, you can play it.
Still can play. No problem.
No problem.
That's a good instrument. So when I pluck here, maybe I need to be a little closer to this part here.
I
Because
don't
kind
know.
of play it here, or just depends. Doesn't really matter.
Do whatever you want to do. That's the
I'm getting the sound better.
yeah. Yeah, you got blues. Huh?
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, you just improvise something on this string, and that's it. And after that, if you really want to play a traditional Lana music,
Just play the melody.
yeah,
Just think the melody.
you just sing melody first, and then you play it.
Easy for you to say.
No, it's easy for everybody.
So, okay, so I interrupted you about playing from lowest to highest. Did you
Okay.
play the scale? Oh, that's on the other string.
I missed one here. It's supposed to be the T.
Oh, La T. I see.
It's not Western T. It's Thai.
Thai T.
Right.
Cha. Right? Okay.
It's Thai T.
Thai T. I like Thai T. อร่อยดีมาก
Yeah.
Okay, so in first position you play do, re, or you play sol, la.
So la. Sometime T
T.
and do and re and
Okay.
mi and fa
And that's the one that's...
and yeah, the one that and so la. This one really hard. The T. It's the
the
highest.
second. But you don't play that very often on that.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
This one sometimes, but not this one, because I cannot get the high do here, right?
Right.
So I have to
I see.
play this one.
Okay. I know when I saw Pabuma play, most of the time he just played in the first position, and he plucked.
How many strings do
He had 4 or 5 strings, and I can't remember. But he was playing most of the harmonics on either the first or the second position. So most of the time, when you play the harmonics, it's either just the first or second position.
I see.
So is that right? Is that the way you play mostly in first or second?
I don't have the extra string, so I have to
Right.
play everything on.
I've seen like Ajanarong at.
Yeah.
No, he said Rajapat Lampang, Witilai Kru
I don't
Lampang.
know him.
Oh, he played on a mono string chord. It only had 1 string, so he played all the notes on 1 string too. That's difficult.
So he has to go.
He did
very
a
far,
lot.
right?
Yeah, he did a lot with this, and also playing the different harmonics. So, but so if I get good at finding the harmonic on the first and the second position,
And
then
improvise.
and I use my left hand to play those notes, then I should be able to play
Right.
whatever melody. And so the melody has to pretty much be within 1 octave. How many octaves does the instrument tend to play?
1.5.
1.5
Yeah,
octaves.
1.5.
Okay.
Yeah, 1.5.
Okay. I can't do that one.
I can't do that. That's why I have to do this,
Uh-huh.
And I had to. I tried once, but it's not come really good. So I just.
It was you were used to playing the other way.
Yeah.
I see. Okay. So what's let me think of I don't know, a simple melody. Maybe.
Long mapping.
Okay. I lost it. So the first starts.
Right. Okay.
Bum, 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 bum,
And then. Right. Yeah, that's the way. Yeah.
So bum, 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 bum. Is that right?
Right.
Bum, bum.
Right.
Sort of.
That's the first phrase.
That's the first phrase.
Yeah.
Okay.
Something like that. And.
How about okay? Let's do phrase by phrase, and then maybe you could play the whole thing.
Actually, I
You
have
already-
my music. Yeah, I can give it to you.
Oh, that'd be wonderful.
Yeah.
Maybe I can copy it down, or do you have an extra copy?
You can copy that. It's really short.
Great.
It's folk music, just only 4 lines, and
I
you
like
can play
that.
forever.
I like that. Dun, 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 dun. Sort of like that. Dun. What's the second phrase? How's the second phrase go? Oh, that's long. Dun, 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 dun.
No.
Whoop. Ah. Dun, 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 dun.
No. I think it's.
Somewhere in there.
Right. That's
There.
one. That's one.
Once I get better at playing that. Dun, dun.
No, the third phrase.
Play that again. Dun.
Bum, bum, bum.
Whoop. I lost this.
and
up, down,
the,
down. Well, play that again.
from
Bum, 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 bum.
no
Oh, so you just play down, down, somewhere in there. Ah, here's the first one.
no that's not the first one.
This one, or is that second?
That's maybe
Is that one?
yeah I think so.
Is that two? Second position?
Yeah. Right.
Ah,
Right. That's one.
we're not in tune very well. My instrument's not. Doesn't sound good. Okay. Is that the end of this? Is that the whole melody?
No, that's the first line. No, first and a half. We have 4 lines.
Okay. Can you play the whole thing once for me? I'll just listen to you once.
Okay. How do we start?
He sounds so much better than me.
No, that's
ลองได้
Bum, bum,
Okay.
bum.
That's the first phrase, right? That's second one. That's the third. That's half of it. That's all.
That's the whole thing then.
That's the whole thing, and you go back.
And so when you play the second time through,
Mhm.
do you improvise a little bit, or is it the
Yes.
same melody every time?
No, I improvise, and actually I try to blur try to mix the phrase or the form.
Uh-huh.
Usually, if I play like the first time I play line 1, line 2, line 3, line 4.
Uh-huh.
The second time I play line 1, and maybe I add something, make it a little bit longer, shorter,
Oh, I see.
something like that.
So the length of it can change too.
No, traditionally they play exactly the tune, but in the improvisation way. So the length is supposed to be the same,
The
right?
length is the same.
Yeah, but
they
when
can
I
change
play,
it. Oh,
I try
see.
to make it confused.
Oh, so you're an innovator. You're creating something new by making it a little different.
I try to make it look not easy.
Uh-huh.
Actually, it's easy to do that.
No, it's not easy.
you just mix it, but you have to think like you can put this part to this part, and the melody lines go very well. So I play this that way.
I see.
That's the way I play.
I see.
It's not tradition.
So every time that it comes through, the way that you play it,
Mhm.
that it comes through, it might be a little bit different
Right.
each time because you mix it up.
Right.
And then at the end, do you come back to the beginning or just end it? However
Just
you-
end it.
I see.
Just slow it down and end it. Whenever you want. Whenever I want to do
Right,
that. Yeah.
right. So the traditional way, they would play the same melody over and over, though.
The academic traditional way they play the same melody over and over.
Uh-huh.
But I got a record from Lung Ta Kham, you know him. He was in Chiang Mai like 30 years ago, and Mr. Dyke, General P. Dyke recorded.
Oh, yeah.
And you tape something from
Right, the
that
recordings,
reel.
right.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking, did I meet him?
No,
I don't
no.
think I met him.
you made the reel.
I met the tape recording of it.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see.
And that's the way he play. He just mix it. So I mix it.
He improvised also. Makes
He
it
might
up.
get stuck in his head like,
Mm-hmm.
what is the next phrase? So
So he makes something up while he
something-
thinks of it.
Yeah. So I
Oh.
did that.
That's good. That's okay. So, when you were there, when you were home 3 years ago,
Mhm.
how many people did you know that played this instrument?
Only one I know personally is Songklot. And
Uh-huh.
by that time, I think P. Oi, อาจารย์รุจ something.
Ruchapon.
Ruchapon. Start playing.
She was studying in Lamphun, or where was she learning?
In Chiang Mai.
Oh, in Chiang Mai. Okay.
I think she is Ajahn Vitev student.
Okay.
I'm not know Ajahn Vitev personally,
Right,
but
right.
I know he's very good at this instrument. And
Yeah,
he has
yeah.
a cassette.
Some cassette. I have his cassette.
Yeah.
He's at the art school.
The fine art.
Yeah, with
Vidyalaya Nattasin.
Nattasin. Yeah.
And couple guys, couple teachers, Nattasin play.
But do you? So now, when you go back,
Mhm.
I know that. Well, what do you think will be of this instrument when you go back?
Just play.
Yeah.
If somebody want to learn, just come and see and.
Well, that'll be me. I come often. How do you play this instrument? I messed it up again. So well,
That's the way. Mess it. You mess it first, and then you're gonna find
and
something
then
that
eventually get
that's
it.
your style.
Okay.
That's a folk style.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing is that in the past, the old way was you sort of like a student would come and study with a ajahn, somebody that played it, in maybe at their home or something. But now it's in the school. It seems like it's in the school.
Okay, now it's in school, but I don't think it's in the past. Maybe no student. Somebody just see instrument and make it and try to play it.
Oh,
Maybe
so-
ask some question. How can I play that? And somebody just show and then
Oh,
they
I
come
see.
back and practice at home. Something like that. Because for me, the Lana music is not the stuff that you can learn from teacher.
You just sort of pick it up.
Like blue, right? Like
Right,
blue
right,
music,
like
you
blue
just pick it up and play. You might ask somebody, but that's not like teacher and student.
Right. It's not a formal
Yeah.
training. It's very
Yeah.
informal.
Right.
So that's the way it was in the past, and now though maybe because it's in the school, it's a little more formal.
More
you
formal,
think?
yes.
Ah.
And I call that academic folk. Right.
Yeah, that's good word. Academic folk.
Yeah.
Remember that academic folk. We'll put a footnote. Footnote.
No.
This is Brinkhoff's idea. Okay. Well, because I wondered in the past the way that people learned was just by picking it up, and now it's in the school.
Yes.
And so, what do you think in the future is going to happen?
It's going to be in school.
Now, one of the things that about the instrument that I noticed, like Paul Buma, sometimes he's in a parade, or Ajahn Prasit goes down to Bangkok, and he's supposed to play music from the north, and he'll bring his pinpiet, and he'll play it. And so, how do you feel about this instrument as being sort of representative of the north, as being something northern?
It's okay for me, and actually, I don't mind. Do whatever you want to do. You can play in concert. Just go ahead, do it. Play. It's good.
So, do you think the instrument's becoming more popular in that way?
Yes.
And that's good for the tradition because more people...
No, because tradition, this instrument used for chording only.
Oh.
But now people don't chord that way.
Right.
So if we try to make it the same way, it's gonna extinct.
It'd be gone.
Yeah, nobody gonna play it.
I
Nobody.
see.
So the function of instruments change.
The function changed.
Yeah. Now it's
Good point.
Good point.
Now it's academic folk instrument, kind of.
Yeah, and if you want to write concerto for it, go ahead. You can do whatever you want to do.
We'll
right?
work on that together in Thailand. We'll write a concerto.
Now it's not the chording instrument anymore. It's,
Right, right.
It's show instrument. It's a presentation. Now it's concert instrument.
Yeah, and so when they show it and they talk about, when you talk about this instrument, what do you say about the instrument?
I say a lot. I make joke.
Oh, good. Well, let's like okay. So the concert that you gave
Okay.
this past was that last week, and you played this instrument.
Okay.
What did you tell the audience about this instrument?
Nothing.
Nothing. No.
I mean you asked me about the last week concert.
Wait, how about a different concert?
Okay.
Wait, let me check my tape. Okay, wait. Let me flip this over before you start. I just wondered what. Okay. Okay, now we're back.
Okay, I make joke, right?
Okay, go ahead.
I just talk about I talk about the chording culture of the north.
Uh-huh.
Like a guy. Okay, usually in daytime, guy and girl did not have a lot of opportunity to meet. So if they want to talk to each other, they have to go courting. And usually at night, girl gonna sit on the balcony, the big balcony, outside balcony. You think about the northern house.
Oh, right. They're up
house.
up above the ground.
And do housework like a web cloth or something. And guy after dinner, he gonna grab instrument, not necessarily the pinpiat, can be anything, right? And go walk. And when he see a girl sit on the balcony, just ask to come. He might ask for something like, "I'm walk for too long and I'm so thirsty. Can I have a cup of water?" or something like that. Or usually, if a guy want to show his ability, his kind of like he's well educated, so he might talk in poem like.
Oh, I see. And play the instrument at the same time, or
No,
okay.
just ask. And when the girl asks him to come on the balcony, he just talk. And when he like kind of ran out of conversation or something, he just play instrument. That's cute time and think about the new idea.
Oh, I see.
And I talk about this instrument is kind of the best instrument for courting because the sound is not too loud.
Right.
Because you go at night, the parents,
it's very quiet.
Parents gonna be in the house, and if they're already go to bed, you don't want to wake them up.
Right.
Something like that.
I see. So this instrument is good for courting because it's not very loud.
Yeah.
So when they would go to court, they would say maybe, like you said, if they're trying to show well educated in a rhyme or poem, would the girl respond?
In the rhyme.
Okay, so it's the boy would say something, then the girl might say something.
And it's funny, because even you are not well educated, you have to try to act that way, right? You have to go to the temple, ask the monk for the book, the collection of the poem, and you try to memorize it as much as you can. So if the village, in the small village, only one book, everybody gonna say the same thing, right?
Everybody knows the same poem.
Yeah.
So she's wise to that then.
Yeah.
So is the girl the same way? When she responds in poetry?
Yes.
So did she go to the monastery and get a book too, or she learned from her parents, or how does she learn?
I'm not quite sure. I'm not old enough.
Maybe does your wife know?
No.
How does the girl respond? But this was more of in between that talking, he would play the instrument.
So he don't need to memorize too many things, right?
Oh, I
Just
see.
a few things
And
and
then
play.
Oh,
It's easier to play instrument.
So one question I'd ask is, was there any time when he would sing and play at the same time? Did they do that at all?
I believe they did that. Yeah.
But now when they perform, is that very common, or mostly just music?
Now, just only music.
I see.
I'm not quite sure why, but for me, I cannot sing.
I mean,
you have to sing. It's very difficult to sing in the traditional way. The joy, the saw.
Right.
And you have to. It's like blue. You have to.
Yeah, you have to
improvise
think.
it.
Yeah, improvise the lyrics and such.
Yeah.
Very difficult. Yeah.
It's difficult.
Especially for me, I can't speak Thai very well, so
you can sing
very
English.
difficult. Yeah. Hi, I don't know what I'm singing. Help me.
So, yeah, that's work.
So, well, fortunately, I didn't have to sing to court her. So, or I guess I did. I played blues for you.
Yes.
Ooh.
Our first date, I played some blues.
Yeah, that's the same idea, right?
Same idea.
It's the same thing. Different culture, the same.
Yeah, we just didn't have this instrument. So, okay, so that's good to know. In the past, I knew it was a courting instrument, but I didn't know how they went about using it to court. So now the people just meet at school, or they meet at a dance, or music, something else.
I think what in the motorcycle.
Right. So if the instrument itself, if the schools hadn't taken this instrument, you think it would have disappeared if the schools hadn't started using it?
Actually, that's good.
Yeah.
It's only way to preserve
Pass it on.
Yeah.
So would you consider this representative of, is it a Lana instrument?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because nowadays we know this instrument as the instrument of the Chiang Mai area, right? Chiang Mai and maybe Lamphun, Lampang, and that's it.
And that's it.
Yeah. But a friend of mine said he knows somebody in Ratchaburi play really similar.
And that's closer to Bangkok, right?
Right.
I think you mentioned that to me
Ratchaburi.
last time. So this instrument though, you don't know of it in any other places. Like it's not in Isan or
No, not
or
in
down
Isan,
in the south.
but
or-
in Cambodia,
they have it in Cambodia.
the Sadef, right? They call Sadef.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm,
but
mhm.
only one string.
And the style of performance is probably different.
Yeah,
I mean, they still play it like this, but the songs are
very
different.
very aggressive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard some recordings of that, and it sounded very different. So, this is this. Do you know anything about the performance in Cambodia? Was it courting also, or different?
It might be no. The last time not the last. It might be the Wanipop instrument, the beggar. For the beggar, play for money
For money.
in the market or something. Yeah.
I see. Was this instrument in Thailand? Was it ever played like that, or not usually? Just mostly courting.
Just only chording.
Oh,
That's the original
original function. of-
function. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay, that's good to know though, because in Cambodia, if it was associated with beggars, then maybe people didn't think very well of the instrument.
No, but if you see the at the
Angkor
Angkor,
Wat.
right,
Mhm.
it's not the
Right, they
beggar
had it
instrument and
in the marching and such.
yeah, and even the guy who play have a headgear like a
Right.
prince or something.
So that's curious why it's on, why you see the pictures of that in Cambodia. How did they use it back then? And does anybody know why?
No.
Nobody knows why.
Nobody old enough.
Nobody's old enough. Centuries old, 14th century. So do you find, I heard, I think it was Ajahn Ruchapon told me that she didn't know for sure, but because in China and Yunnan province, that a lot of people think that, some of the descendants in that people that live in Thailand are descended from Yunnan province. Some. She thought maybe this instrument would be in Yunnan province. Do you know anything about that? If anybody,
No.
nobody ever found this instrument there.
Yeah, nobody.
Yeah, and also not in Burma either.
Not in Burma.
Okay, so
But Burma is a close country. We know only a few things,
Right.
especially about music, Burmese music.
right. So it might
It
be.
might be, yeah.
But until they open up,
Yeah.
and we're probably not going to know until they open up.
Right.
So right now, this instrument is found in Chiang Mai, in Lampang, in Lamphun.
And India.
Oh, it's in India.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Not this model, but very similar structure, and they play this way.
Oh, what do you know the name of that instrument?
Vichitra Veena.
Vichitra
Veena.
Veena. I know the Veena, but I didn't know if it was like a handheld and put on your chest and play like that. Well, I don't know that instrument. I'll have to look into that.
And actually, I might have a cassette.
Of that?
Let me think about that. Yeah, but for sure, in India they call this kind of instrument with just only one string. They call it Vichitra Veena.
Vichitra Veena.
Yeah, and this part made of gourd, not a coconut
Not
shell.
the coconut, made out of a gourd.
Bigger, yeah.
Oh, I see. But they still play it in a similar manner. Hold it on the chest and pluck like that. Oh, I never heard that before. So do you think maybe this instrument originally comes from India?
I believe that.
Okay. Well, that's something new to pursue, to find out about. How did you find that out? Where did you learn that?
About Indians?
Yeah, about the Indian instrument.
I just read it. Actually, I might have something. Do you want to say?
Sure. That'd
I
be
have
great.
to dig it.
I'm just gonna practice over here.
Okay.
Okay, Christina has 2 questions.
Okay, one.
Okay, one is your pinpia is level on the coconut shell, and Andrew's is not. Does that make a difference?
Yeah,
I didn't know.
You can make it.
So you can cut it that way. So
No, you can move.
Slide this
Oh, you
down.
move it.
Yeah.
Oh, but it doesn't matter.
It
It
doesn't
doesn't.
matter.
Okay.
I think that's look. It look good, right?
It looks,
Yeah, that looks
that's,
nice.
Every time you sit down, it sits there nice, and
Yeah.
this kind of doesn't. And then my second question is, do you have notches on the back, so you know where your finger goes?
No.
He has
No,
a little
any
mark.
Yeah.
Little marks.
He puts like a little white
Okay.
dot.
I
So
didn't.
I
Couldn't
need
tell from
to-
here, so
I wasn't sure about the tuning, so I never put the dots because I thought if I don't know the tuning, when I figure it out, the dots are in the wrong place. And then it's, you know, if it's different. So
Okay, that's all I had to know.
that's good.
No, it's not a British driving license. I'm sorry. I give you some wrong information.
Well, that's okay.
That's from India.
Alapina.
Alapini.
Oh, is this from Gerald Dick?
Yeah.
Or is this a different?
Not
Different guy.
Not Jerome. It's from somebody Dick.
Oh. Is this a paper that you wrote for a class?
Yes.
Oh, Alistair.
Yeah.
Oh, that's from the New Groves.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I can look in there
Yeah.
on the New Groves. What is this paper all about the Pintia?
No.
Oh, I see you've got that too.
Yeah. It's about Indian influence in Southeast Asia.
Oh,
The book is how, right? But this one from India.
I see. So, you think I could make a copy of that? Or you could send me a photocopy of that?
I can send you.
Or maybe make, yeah, either send to me or bring with you to...
Your name is The problem is I collect my stuff and put it in the box and send it back to Thailand. So
Oh, that's
not
okay.
everything is here.
That's okay. So when I go to Thailand, we can get
Right.
Thailand. When we all
When
go.
you gonna go?
We go in June.
June 14th.
2 weeks after me.
Yeah, June 14th.
2 weeks.
I should have brought the itinerary to show you. When we go, the Kent State University Thai Music Ensemble is going to tour Thailand for 2 weeks.
Mhm.
And we start in Chiang Mai.
Oh.
And we go to Bangkok and then we start in Chiang Mai. First performance is at Ratchapat.
I see.
And then we're going to go to Ayutthaya and Bangkok and Cham.
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 Oh,
Cham.
that's a good place.
Yeah, so we're gonna go there for one day. Not gonna play. We're gonna sit on the beach,
And sun.
get some sun, and then we're going to go to Mahasarakam
Mhm.
and Roye.
Jajaran Chai.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dr. Jaren Treser. So we're gonna play for them, and then the KSU ensemble goes to Bangkok and then comes to the United States. But Christina and I will go from Bangkok and go to Chiang Mai.
Mhm.
Then after that, so.
You have a place to live.
Not yet.
Young Maimi. So we're still. I'm still actually waiting for a letter. We have to get our visas to be able to stay for longer than tourist visa. We have to get the non-immigrant visa, otherwise they kick us out of the country. So
How long it take? 3 months or something for the tourist visa?
the tourist visa I think is 2 months.
2 months.
But if you want to stay longer, you have to have the non-immigrant before you come to Thailand.
Mhm.
So I'm trying to get some letters. I have Bom sending a letter
Mhm.
from Paya, and also Ajahn Panya asked Ajahn Prasit at Wiktilaku to send a letter just in case, 2 ways, maybe one of them gets here sooner.
Mhm.
And then we try to get the visa so we can stay longer. And then she's, when we get there, she's going to look for a job, and I'm
can
going to
find
work
one.
on my dissertation. Yeah, I think we won't. I don't think we'll have too much. She won't have too much problem.
Yeah.
We might try, like you say, the German school or Lana International School.
And try to teach at the music school in Paya next, not this coming semester. It's too late.
Yeah, it'd be too late, but
Yeah.
maybe in the
In the next-
November.
Yeah.
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 So maybe, I don't know. But okay, so I was wondering if I could get the copy of the music.
I can write for you after we talk.
Okay.
Even now.
Yeah, and
Okay.
I don't know if are there any other things you can think of right now? I know I'll have many more questions for you, but I'll have to ask you when I see you in Thailand, because
Have a question about what to prepare before you go to Thailand, something like that.
Oh, yeah,
Like a
okay.
house, how to live, how to survive, and
Well, I
the
think,
weather. And
where's that, like, in Chiang Mai, a good place to live, apartment, that kind of thing?
Okay.
Apartment.
How much does that cost?
Oh, about 100.
no, that's 3 years ago.
Yeah, maybe
If
not.
Kunchai Court is like a studio,
Uh-huh.
have a hot water and cold water, and have cable and all furnished.
Oh, wow.
Two
Yeah.
beds, but it's small room, like it's only $100 per month,
Oh, that's good.
and including.
แต่มันอาจจะเปลี่ยนนะระวังเพราะว่าช่วงนี้ค่าเงินมัน
Yeah,
Yeah.
you may be.
3 years something might change. I'm not sure that's
Right.
3 years
For 3
information.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
yeah.
still, it's probably still
The
inexpensive.
good place is Lana Mansion.
You want a house or you want
Well, we're just small, inexpensive, because
no because some houses is not that
But in
not too
unfurnished-
expensive.
yeah it's you can find a cheap house in
Uh-huh.
some area.
Ban
And-
ban nọc như thế.
And do you want to do something like you want to have your lesson in your house? If you live in apartment, you cannot
Oh.
teach in your house, right?
Oh,
But if you
right,
have a
right, right.
house, you can work and you can do something.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I don't know. We haven't really thought about that yet too much, because she's still finishing school and I'm still working on some other things. We haven't even thought about going to Thailand, where we're going to live. We're just sort of going to
Do you want to
wing
be
it when we
close-
get there.
Close to Chiang Mai University, or do you want to be close to
Payap.
Food Department?
Yeah.
Probably when we get there. Chiang Mai is not so big that we wouldn't be able to just take a song tao
Yeah.
to wherever
Right.
is okay. So we're not really particular about where
Mhm.
to live. Just that we need to live in somewhere near in Chiang Mai,
In Chiang Mai.
because she found a lot of different jobs, but they were outside of Chiang Mai, like
Mhm.
Bangkok or Ayutthaya. This we have to be in Chiang Mai so I can do my dissertation
Right.
work. So I think either probably closer to Payap is better,
Mhm.
but anywhere pretty much will be fine. So
Actually, the best area is, but it's not cheap, near Chiang Mai University.
is on the
Close.
west side, or
Right, on the west side near the mountain.
Yeah, that's where I was thinking. But that's not cheap though. That's expensive. Is that expensive or cheap?
If you really look for it, really dig it up, you
Uh-huh.
might get a good and cheap, very cheap one.
Uh-huh.
Because Songkrot, one of my friends, live in a house, one story, and very big area, just only like $100.
Oh wow.
200
Oh, that'd be
100.
great.
$100 right now.
$100, 2,000 กว่าบาท
Ah.
Now, if 2,000 กว่าบาท now it's just only $50,
Yeah.
something like that, and very
I'm sure the prices went up though since
Yeah.
the economy went bad. So,
right.
but when we get there, I think that. Well, where do you guys live? Do you live near Payap University?
Chiang Mai.
No.
Oh, you live near Chiang Mai University.
Yeah, mountain.
Oh, okay. Well, the places that I was thinking about was over there where you're talking about near
Mhm.
Chiang Mai University was one area. Also, I don't know if downtown is kind of loud and
It's lousy.
busy. Yeah, and the places
and-
aren't very
and
nice.
It's too expensive.
Yeah. So, well, what we thought we would do when we first got there is we would stay in just a guest house
Mhm.
for a few weeks while we look for a place
Yeah,
to live.
that's a very good idea.
Yeah, so we stay in a guest house and then
เท้าของแป้ง
like
ค่อยไปดู It's too soon to talk about which one, but yeah.
yeah. Oh, there's a lot of them down there. So I know a few places from being there before
Yeah.
where to stay. But then once we got there, we would look for a place. Well, I would look for an apartment while she looks for a job, and then after she got a job, also depending on where she ends up getting a job, we might want to live close to where she works, and
Right.
then I can go. A lot of times I think I'll be at Payap because when I'm there, I want to learn how to play different musical instruments: the pinpiat and the bijum and the salah and the sung. Those are like the main instruments I want to try to learn how to play. And my dissertation, I don't know if I guess we can stop this stuff. It's okay, right? I've seen it a lot of times, but when someone performs a saw, what are the musical instruments that go with the saw?
I have an article.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
He didn't know he was going to get so many questions, did he? He's like, oh no, my whole afternoon I was going to do so much homework in this.
I don't have homework for a semester, you know.
Mm.
I don't have homework for yeah. ข้าวซอลำนำเพลงแห่งล้านนา This
Oh.
article.
Oh, see now I need to make photocopy that too.
To be sung.
Oh, there, that's in English. Oh, good.
So you read that?
Yeah. Maybe. Well, so like this. You don't have a photocopier here.
No.
So you're gonna take this home to Thailand.
Yes.
So I can see it in Thailand and make a photocopy in Thailand. Is okay.
Sure.
What's the book again?
ปันนา
Wait. Here, let me put this here.
You want to write it down?
No,
Just to see.
I'm gonna do this. Here,
That one.
there.
Very good.
See?
And this one is the last edition of Panna because after that.
Oh, they stopped making it. Oh, this is you.
Yes.
Oh.
And we are of business after this
Oh.
edition.
Because he did, so it's the last one.
Ah, so it's
I
the last
see.
one. Well, that's easy to remember then, just the last one.
Well, good. Then we know who to come to for the information. I see. So you put. Oh, that's very nice magazine, though. So what?
It's a good one.
Who did Who bought the magazine, or who read the magazine when you were there? Was it for students or for?
อาจารย์วิเทพ
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah. Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay. For this magazine, we have very good attitude, but we don't have experience about the marketing, right? So we try to sell it for Chiang Mai people, but just only few scholar or few student like this kind of stuff. Not everybody. So that's why we went out of business.
Oh, I see. Oh, that's too bad. I definitely would buy one.
Yeah. I still want to do something, but not this kind of magazine because magazine we have
Expensive to make.
and spend a lot of time. We can make like a newspaper once a month, something like that.
Oh, I see. Oh, and so this is the rhythm of the
The
speech?
Cow is the cow. Cow and saw, right? Cow and saw. You know that?
cow
have-
is the
It's the form of the Lana poetry.
Oh, I see.
But when you said saw, it's the way you present it.
I see. And so there are two different things?
No, cow is the form.
Oh, okay.
And when you present this one, you sing it. They're gonna say
And then if they
you saw.
sing it, then it's saw.
Yeah.
Oh, so if it's just in a book, you'd say cow.
No, book is the form of the. It's like a. It's form.
Uh-huh.
Of the poetry style.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
that's
if you
called-
sing it, people are gonna say, hey, this guy saw.
Oh, I see. But the poem is cow. And if I sing it, it's saw. Even if it's the same words?
No. Okay.
I'm confused.
Okay. It's easy to confuse even for me and. Even
Can you
for-
show me? Can you show me the difference?
No.
No.
Sorry. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. If you read cow, if you read it or if you sing it, somebody might say you lao cow. Lao is tail, right?
Uh-huh.
Tail the cow, and somebody gonna say this guy is saw.
Because I'm
Sawing. Sawing. Saw.
So that's
Saw means
because
sing.
because I'm singing it.
Yeah.
But the text by itself as a poem is called cow. Cow.
Yes. For one point, yes.
Okay.
It's really confused when you talk about the not even you have a drum and you go
Uh-huh.
to a village. What is this called?
Right.
They're gonna tell you one thing. and when you go to the next village, very close,
They might still say a different thing.
different thing. Or even the piece, the title of the piece I play, this village gonna call
Have a
one
different
thing. And
So cow and saw though
it's almost the same thing, but it's not.
almost the same thing. But
Yeah.
so I'm not clear on the
You better ask
difference.
Ajahn Prasit.
Well, no.
Not make it.
I mean, I think I kind of, if the text is there, if it's written out,
Usually in
and I
cow.
just read it, that's cow. Oh, you can't read it.
Okay, you can read cow, and you can read saw, and you can sing cow, and you can sing saw, but it is not the same. But it is very close. Like I try to think in American idea. The form of the poetry. The like, okay, can I say it in Thai? Right?
Yeah.
Okay, if go back to this again.
Okay.
Okay, now you have four words,
Syllables.
four syllables, syllable here. This is cow, but if you change it, this form very popular in northern in Lana, and in the Bangkok they have different kind, maybe 8 and 8 and 8 and 8.
Okay.
That's not cow. They call that glon.
Oh.
You know, it's the name of the form.
Oh, it's the name of the genre, kind
The
of.
length
Oh,
of the-
but so saw is an action. It's a verb. It's
Yes.
like singing. Is basically what it is.
But yes,
So if I say,
if you sing in the Lana style,
yeah.
you are sawing.
Right.
Sawing.
The ing part is English. That's nothing. So when I play a tape, the tape is saw because I'm
And
hearing it. But
Okay.
the genre itself is called
cow.
cow.
That's why you see it's come together. It's usually
Cow
comes
saw.
cow saw.
Oh.
And
I think I understand. Like you say, lam gone. Like lam in
And-
Isan.
and gone.
Lam gone. Lam dat. Lam. It has a lot of lam. But there's kind of lam.
Lam
But
is
a lam is the genre. Is the style. Is the form. Like you say. Okay, I think I got it.
not so sure. It's
Maybe.
a little bit more complex.
Oh.
Ask Ajahn Prasit for that. He know it really well.
Yeah, because he wrote his master's thesis on that, I think.
Yeah.
So, okay. Well, definitely when we meet you in Chiang Mai,
Mhm.
I'd like to make a photocopy of this because I know you wrote in English too, but I want to try to read it in Thai so I'm trying to get so that I can understand what the things, when I read the text, if I can read it in Thai, I typically understand it better than if I read the English translation because like cow and saw, how do you explain in English is really kind of difficult to get the distinction.
Yeah, maybe later.
Oh, there you see. Yeah, no. Okay. Cow saw.
Not cow
I'm so
soy.
excited. No, not cow soy. Oh, she likes cow soy a lot. What is that? Rong Payaban Maharat and Trong Kham.
ข้าวซอยลำปาง
There's that cow soy there. Oh,
Right,
that,
right.
she's never eaten there. I told her that's one of the best places. I like that cow soy. And they have the
คริสปี้นูเดิล
yeah, but the dessert, the potato with the coconut on it.
Do you have dessert, right?
Kanom.
Khanom, yeah, we have some khanom.
No, but I'm trying to think what the name of that.
พอเทโต้
Yeah, I
โค
forget.
นัท
Yeah, with the coconut milk.
รวมมิตร
มันเชื่อม
Man,
รวมมิตรทับทิมกรอบ
ไม่ใช่
ไม่ใช่
พอ
ไม่
เท
ใช่
โต้เป็นมันไง
yeah, man. I
Put
remember that.
it like condensed sugar
Yeah, and it's really,
Man
really
chum.
sweet.
มันเชื่อม
And they have the glui ping,
กล้วยปิ้ง
glui ping, with the. Oh, now we're talking about food.
serve something
Cow soy. It might be right.
yeah she
made some canol.
For you.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll try some.
How can I forget that?
Get the cup.
Okay. She cannot raise it.
Well, thank you for playing for me. I know
We can keep talking, don't worry.